I shouldn't be here right now. I really have been through a lot of close calls, I should say. My name's Jansen, and I'm an addict, and I want to tell you a little bit about my story here. Start off with a little bit of a backdrop. When I was 17, right before I left high school is when I started experimenting with a whole bunch of different stuff and, you know, playing around, seeing what I liked, what I didn't like. And those are just really crucial times in someone's life when you're growing up. It wasn't until I turned 18 is when I started to actually experiment with pharmaceuticals and pills, and that just opened up a whole new world to me, one that I never actually thought of being in. My most recent scare was 2 years ago when I actually overdosed on Christmas Eve, and that was the wake-up call that I needed in order to put it down for good. At the time, I was living in Mississippi with my girlfriend Autumn, and we had been together for about 5 years at the time. And I opened up to her about it, and obviously she wasn't very happy, but she wanted to help me, and I really appreciated it. So eventually I ended up going to rehab. While I was in rehab, I met a lot of good friends, a lot of people that I felt like I could trust, you know. And when I was there, that was when me and Autumn kind of started going our separate ways too, which hurt a little bit, but in the end, I feel like that was probably the best case scenario. If I wasn't in rehab and that would have happened, I probably would have just gone right back to using again, honestly. But I was in a safe location, and she knew that it was probably for the best. I didn't feel like I was strong enough yet to move back to Arkansas because I felt like I knew too many people here and I didn't want to get back into that deadly cycle. So I stayed up there to you know, build more knowledge and to, you know, network, I guess. Gosh, it's been so freeing, like a burden has lifted off my shoulders, waking up every morning, not having to rely on a substance or a chemical or just to get through the day to feel normal. I feel great now. I thank the God above for giving me multiple chances, not just two. Without Him, I couldn't have done any of this. And my family and my support group, they mean the world to me. And it's funny, you find out who your true friends are after you go through a circumstance like this. But in the end, it's all one big learning lesson in life. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, I'll tell you that.